Random battles over here for you today. These is my sweep team that I try to get sweeps with. I love using Orbeetle, and Orbeetle with Light Clay, Reflect, Light Screen, U-Turn, and Sticky Webs is probably my favorite sets right now for lead Orbeetle. My opponent just leads off with T-Tar, gets to stand up. Usually what I do is I just like to reflect if there's a physical attacker in front of me, like T-Tar. If it has a chance to one-shot me, like Stone Edge or Crunch, can definitely one-shot me, especially if it's like choice banded. So that's why I like to reflect turn 1. And the Orbeetle I'm running, I'd rather use maybe a max speed, max HP set. The one I'm using is Impish Nature with a few EVs in defense. I think it's like 90 something or 100 something, I'm pretty sure. And then the rest is in speed. It's just the Orbeetle I had in the box, so I was like, okay, I'll just use this. I thought I was running a max speed one though the entire time. So he just gets up his rocks, which is alright since I have Rapid Spin in the back with Excadrill, and that's why I really like Excadrill a lot as a Rapid Spinner. They also buffed Rapid Spin in Gen 8, if anybody doesn't know. Rapid Spin used to be only like 20 base power and it didn't raise speed, but now in just this gen it does raise speed whenever you go for it, and it hits and still gets rid of hazards. And they buffed it to 50 base power, which isn't that big, but it's still better than what it used to be. So yeah, Orbeetle gets up those screens, want to get the sticky webs up, and it also has a really useful ability with Frisk, so I can see what their item is if they lead off of it. So I just U-turn out into Excadrill, gonna get rid of those stealth rocks, because maybe that extra chip matters versus one of my Pokemon, who knows. Just good to get rid of it. And yeah, I just want to maybe sack Excadrill now to the T-Tar so that maybe I can try and sweep with one of my Pokemon in the back. I already got a sweep and uploaded it with Thievul and Dracozolt, but this was before I uploaded it, so I think these games are pretty close, so that's why I want to upload these as well. And also Excadrill is really good because they can get up stealth rocks and remove hazards, so that's why I like it a lot. It can also slow down Pokemon with Rock Tomb. Good typing, ground and steel, immune to electric and immune to poison. And yeah, with that Rock Tomb Mold Breaker, Corviknight's Mirror Armor is not affected, so it doesn't bounce back like the speed lowering to Excadrill, so that's really good. So I go into Cursola, and I was hoping that maybe I could not knock out T-Tar with a Max Quake, because I actually wanted to activate my weakness policy, so maybe I should have went for something else with Cursola, maybe a Max Hailstorm or a Max Phantasm, something like that, just so that Tyranitar won't go down to the Max Quake. I thought that T-Tar would live though, the Max Quake, but I guess not. Cursola does have base 145 special attack, so without the Sand, T-Tar is going to go down to that. And I wanted it to hit me with a Crunch because I feel like Cursola could live with Reflect Up and when it's Dynamax, and then it activates my weak armor, which gets my speed raised by 2 and lowers my defense by 1, but Cursola with +2 speed will hopefully outspeed like an entire team with Sticky Webs up. That's the plan, because Cursola has like base 30 speed, so it's really dang slow, so that's why I really wanted to get that speed boost, but I thought that T-Tar would live the Max Quake, but I guess not. So in comes G-Max Gengar, hits me with that Max Phantasm, doesn't do too much because I'm Dynamaxed and Cursola has base 130 special defense, so yeah. And also I think I have the light screen up as well, so I just go for the max, the Psychic one, whatever it is called, I don't know, I gotta remember. But I like Psychic on this because it can get the Psychic Drain up, and it's good for Cursola in case there's priority, because sometimes I run into like Sucker Punch Cinderace, sometimes even Sucker Punch Inteleon randomly in random battles, because I don't know, people be running some interesting sets, but Sucker Punch is good on Cinderace, that's for sure. But yeah, getting hit by a special attack doesn't raise my speed, because that's how weak armor works. You have to get hit by a physical attack, or I guess a contact move, not a special attack. That isn't a contact move, because I think there is some special attacks that are contact moves like Draining Kiss, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Ludicolo goes down. Cursola is just going to bop that real quick. I was really trying to get a Cursola sweep. I've been trying so much to get a Cursola sweep, and maybe, who knows, I already got some, but maybe not finalized yet. So Zamazenta is for sure going to be faster, even with webs up, because Cursola, like I said, only has base 30 speed. And I outsped Ludicolo because Ludicolo isn't really that fast, so he is definitely probably going to get outsped by my max speed. Timid Nature Cursola. I run Timid because if I run Modest, I'm probably going to get outsped like Dragon Bolt, even with webs up at +2, who knows. Because Dragapult's really fast. Or maybe like another Choice Scarf or something like that, or Levitator. Choice Scarf in the back, like Hydreigon Choice Scarf Levitating. But yeah, Zamazenta, people always like to bring their legendaries in random battles, because what I do is I just go into the YCOM and just look for a link battle without a link code, and just try and sweep, because it's just fun to do that. Nice little break from ranked battles, and good entertainment, I guess, and see what kind of weird sets people like to run as well. Always run into some weird sets. So yeah, Behemoth Bash, I think that's Zamazenta's signature move. I think it does double damage to Dynamax mons, I'm pretty sure. Or is that just Eternatus' move? I don't know, but either way, pretty cool looking animation. And I just go into my Orbeetle just to get that light screen, and yeah, just hope that one of my Pokemon can take a hit in the back. I have Gardevoir in the back as well. Gardevoir is Choice Scarf with Healing Wish, and it's going to be hopefully good for one of my Pokemon to Healing Wish. That's why I like it. It's Choice Scarf as well, because say like one of my Pokemon are weakened, and I want to try and like sweep with them. Usually the way I like to do is try and break through, and if they're weakened, then I can go into Gardevoir and just Healing Wish them back up, because some people don't expect Healing Wish. But yeah, this Boltund set is pretty nice. I actually changed the Boltund set. I had Wild Charge on this, but yeah, Wild Charge isn't really needed because it has Strong Jaw and Thunder Fang, so it's basically just, you know, powered up and the same base power, I'd say, or around the same. And I think I took off Life Orb on Boltund for Shuca Berry, because I guess Life Orb is fine though. I took Life Orb off because of Wild Charge, but then I can put Life Orb back on because I was basically like killing myself with Wild Charge and Life Orb. I put Shuca Berry on there just for the ground moves, because, you know, Boltund's only weak to ground, and if I start bulking up, I could probably take a ground move, and maybe with the Reflect up or Light Screen up as well. So yeah, Snorlax is going to go for Body Slams. Can't really do much to me because I'm bulking up, and on top of that, he can't paralyze me because Body Slam has a chance to paralyze. I think 30% chance, so it's pretty good for me. Boltund does have a decent enough move pool to potentially sweep. Has Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, and Play Rough. I mean, Play Rough for the Dragons, Fire Fang for Steels, and Thunder Fang for everything else. Ground types could easily take a hit because you don't have Ice Fang on Boltund. Unfortunately, Boltund doesn't learn Ice Fang. That'd be great. I'd run that over Play Rough for sure. Just all Fang moves. So, unfortunately, it doesn't. Maybe you can run Psychic Fangs though over Play Rough. That could be good too. And also it gets rid of screens as well. So that's probably worth a try. And it could probably maybe do more than Play Rough sometimes. Maybe even do a Dragon type. But yeah, I dodge, or I guess the Zamazenta dodges my Fire Fang, which is unfortunate because maybe I could have knocked it out. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm just going to go into Gardevoir. And I honestly should have went to Thievul right now instead of my Gardevoir, because he had close combat. He lowers his special defense, which would have been good for Gardevoir to knock it out with a Moonblast or even two-shot it. Because over here, I went to Gardevoir, and I do trace his, you know, defense boost. That's his ability. You get a defense boost when you switch into the battle, or whenever you switch in your Pokemon. That's Zamazenta's ability. So I actually do live the Behemoth Bash right there. I was really surprised. I was like, wow, that was pretty lucky of me. But unfortunately, Moonblast is not going to knock out Zamazenta, and he actually is packing Psychic Fangs, so going to be able to knock out Gardevoir right there. And last mon is Thievul, and I'm just praying that I can outspeed this Zamazenta, because then I can knock it out with a Psychic. And I do outspeed it, which is awesome. I was really scared that it wouldn't outspeed it, because maybe it won't, even with Sticky Webs up. But Thievul's pretty fast. It has 90 base speed, so even with probably max speed Zamazenta, it can outspeed. I'm pretty sure. I was just really scared, just like on the off chance it does. But I'm pretty sure, even if it's max speed Zamazenta, I outspeed it. So that was GG to that dude. And yeah, next up we got versus, I think that was Tim. And it was just a random battle. And I think this one I didn't bring Gardevoir. I'm pretty sure I brought Dracozolt. The other one, the first battle, I brought Gardevoir for Dracozolt. But this one I think I brought Dracozolt, because the first battle already got the sweeps with Dracozolt, so I took it off. And then this battle, I think it was before I got the sweeps with Dracozolt. So he leads off with Colossal. Colossal I see a lot actually, especially in doubles too, because it has a pretty nice niche where some people like to lead off with like Surf and raise their speed and weakness policy at the same time, and then Colossal Dynamaxes and just like plows through everything. And when it's Dynamax, it lives hits for days. I mean, I got a sweep a bunch of times with Colossal and I uploaded it, so it's really dang good. So yeah, just gonna try and get my screens up with Orbeetle. I definitely am gonna try out some different leads though. It's just what I had at the moment is Orbeetle and Excadrill. Just gotta get more Pokemon, that's for sure. And also I want to try and do some, you know, OU battles, because I haven't actually done any OU battles in Wi-Fi yet. It's all just been ranked battles or random battles. So if you want to do some OU battles or UU battles, hit me up on Discord. Link is in the description down below. I want to try and do some of that, so get back into the OU Wi-Fi battle grind, because you know, I'll semi-uploaded like, you know, Smogon tiers every single day, so could be good. I think they're gonna ban Dynamax though in OU, or like in every tier. So I don't know. I feel like I still want a Dynamax. I don't know if that's up to you. I mean, you can let me know. But I feel like I want to keep on Dynamaxing, but you can't do that in Showdown. So and also Dracozolt, I originally had Substitute on it, but I took it off for Airlace because Airlace is actually really good for max Airstream to raise your speed. And sometimes you don't even need Sticky Whips. All you need is really screens with Dracozolt. Because as you can see, with Hustle boosted Life Orb, with, you know, D-Max moves, it's so dang strong. It's insane. Bolt Beak is still stronger though than Max Lightning, because it doubles power when you're first. But I guess if you're not first, then I guess you can Max Lightning if you want to. But Obstagoon does usually sometimes run the move Obstruct. Me personally, I don't like to run that because I like just bulk up 3 attacks Obstagoon, but Obstruct is pretty nice too. Until you run into a D-Max Mon, which isn't affected by it and just goes right through it. And I get the Electric Train up as well, going for Max Lightning. So yeah, D-Max is insane, the D-Max moves. And Dynamaxing in general. The terrain, the weather, the defense drops, the stat raises. It's all over the place. And it can definitely be confusing a lot of the time, so it's going to take a while for people to get used to. So that's why I feel like maybe not banning it right off the bat is a good idea. But at the same time, I feel like give it a month or two and see how the meta is. And we can see what's really, really strong and what's really, really not strong. And, I mean, they already got the OU tier down. So, a lot of people like to run Dragapult, I've seen. And Ditto. Ditto's everywhere. Galarian Darmanitan as well. But honestly, I think the defense, like, stall side is pretty good too. They got Jellicent, Corviknight, Pyukumuku. Jellicent's pretty nice with Will-O-Wisp and Strength Sap. It's pretty nice because I think all the ghost types got Strength Sap because I guess it makes sense. Ghosts can sap the strength of people. So, yeah, Toxtricity, I just wanted to go for a Bolt Beak on it because I knew it would knock it out in the electric terrain. But I did miss because, you know, that's what Hustle does. It misses with accuracy, drops, but it gives you that nice boost in power. And I was really bummed out over here because Zamazenta lived my Bolt Beak in the electric terrain. I was like, no! Oh my god. I was so mad. I was malding. I was like, no, why did it live? Damn it, Zamazenta. I wonder if it was a bulky Zamazenta or it just lives. I don't know. I know I one-shot Zacian a lot with Bolt Beak, but not Zamazenta. That's one defensive shield Pokemon right there. I mean, I know it gets the defense raise upon entry in the battle, but good lord. It lived it Bolt Beak in electric terrain. That's some power, especially from Dracozolt, you know? So I just go to Boltund, just going to bulk up and just go for a Thunder Fang and knock out Zamazenta. I changed it, as you can see, the Boltund set from Wild Charge to Thunder Fang. And yeah, Thunder Fang is pretty nice because it has a 10% chance to paralyze and 10% chance to flinch. But it does have a 5% chance to miss, and I missed that last time on Zamazenta. So there's my revenge for Zamazenta with Boltund. And yeah, just going to go for a Thunder Fang on Colossal. Just guess actually clean to it KO, which is pretty nice. Heat Crash is going to do a lot of damage, so knock him out to my Thorgy. Thorgy is, I guess, a better nickname to Yamper than Boltund, because Boltund's not really a Corgi, but hey, it's still a cute nickname. So, yeah, Cursola comes out. You probably see a lot of Cursola in my Wi-Fi battles now, but hey, I love Cursola a lot. It has really good coverage, really good special attack, and it really does put in a lot of work. I always get like semi-sweeps with it. Like at least it knocks out like 4 Pokemon or 3, and I try to get like a full sweep with it, so that's why it hasn't been uploaded yet. But I think I got a couple. Maybe you'll see a Cursola sweep video soon. Also, Corviknight's D-Max or G-Max is insanely bulky. Especially the G-Max one gets rid of my hazards and my screens. You probably saw that in one of my sweep videos. I think it was the Dracozolt one. And it also crit my Boltund. I was pissed. I was about to get a Boltund sweep, I think, with bulk up, and it just crit me. I was like, dang it. That sucked. But yeah, D-Max Corviknight are probably one of the best D-Maxers because they just live hits for days. And any tank mon in general, I think tank mons are probably the best for D-Max. That's probably the mons you want to D-Max in general, like Rhyperior, Mudsdale. Those guys are tanks. Things that can take hits and dish off really heavy hits as well. But usually, generally, they're pretty slow. So that's why, I guess in Gen 7, you didn't really see them too much other than Trick Room. So, but now in this gen, there's a lot of Trick Room and doubles, that's for sure. Singles is totally different. I don't really see too much Trick Room. Well, at least in like 3v3. And 66, you can see definitely a lot of Trick Room. But in doubles, it's everywhere. So, yeah. He's just going to knock me out. My Excadrill. I'm just going to try and sack Excadrill to the Rock Tomes. And this game I brought, I think instead of Thievul, I brought Frostmoth. I was trying to get some sweeps with Frostmoth. And Frostmoth, I didn't even get Ice Skills yet. That's the ability that is basically like an Assault Vest, doubling your special defense, I'm pretty sure. Or we're just giving it a 50% boost in special defense. And yeah, I have Shield Dust, which is basically ignoring the secondary effects of moves, so you can't get like Scald Burned or Faked Out, because Fake Out has a chance to flinch, or not chance, it has always a chance to flinch, or just 100% chance to flinch, and you don't get flinched when you get hit by a Fake Out with Shield Dust, so it could be good, the ability Shield Dust. I remember I was playing against like a Ludicolo, it kept going for Scalds on me, and I just never got the burn, but if I had Ice Skills, I would take barely anything from Scald. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Really close games right there. Frostmoth finishing it off with the Ice Beam. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try and do some more commentary videos like this. Let me know what you guys think about it. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Link is in the description down below. Join my Discord. A lot of raid battles, trades, stuff like that in the Discord. And yeah, if you hit me up if you want to do an OU or UU battle, just message me, PM me on Discord, and let me know. And yeah, I think that is going to be it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do your thing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace.